Yes, the countdown for Monday's historic solar eclipse is on. NASA counting down as well, and joining us this morning, NASA Associate Director for Science, Dr. Alex Young, who is at the Goddard Space Flight Center in Maryland. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to hear you.
So this is the first coast-to-coast solar eclipse in nearly a century. I'm sure you scientists look at things a little differently than us regular folks when it comes to an eclipse. Explain why this is so special.
Well, this is special because this is moving from coast to coast, as you mentioned, covering such a huge part of land, because eclipses actually are not that rare, but they happen all over the world. And the world's a big place. So this is great because everyone in the United States is going to get to experience a partial eclipse. And as that shadow moves across the country from Oregon down to South Carolina, people in that narrow path called the path of totality will get to experience a total solar eclipse and see the moon completely block out the sun.
Now here in North Texas, we're not in the path of totality, as you mentioned. But what are we going to see exactly?
Well, it's still going to be pretty amazing. So as over several hours, you're going to see the moon move across the sun. And when you get towards the peak, you will see the sun change from this round object into this little crescent object, something you can see by using pinholes to project the image onto the ground or using safe solar viewing glasses. You can even use your hands to make little pinholes. There'll be a change in temperature and even a change in the light around you.
Oh, really? Now, we've heard it over and over again. Do not look directly into the sun during an eclipse unless you've got those sunglasses. But when do I need to put the sunglasses on, and when can I take them off?
Well, if you're in the path of totality, that brief moment of totality is the only time you can take those off. Everywhere else, during a partial eclipse, you must keep these glasses on. So these are not sunglasses. They're special glasses just for this. So it's only that brief moment if you happen to be in that path of totality. So everyone where you are is going to want to make sure you always have these glasses on, or you use these indirect projection methods to look at the sun projected onto the ground.
That's a good point. These are special glasses, not sunglasses. So your sunglasses aren't going to work, right?
Right. These are much, much darker, and so these are specially just for this.
Now, it's actually NASA, scientists, the precise mapping of the moon that really helps us predict the exactly the path that the eclipse is gonna go, right?
Right, because the moon is not actually smooth around it. It actually has mountains and valleys, and those mountains and valleys, with light passing through them, change the shape of the shadow. So by using the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, we were able to very precisely map this shadow and tell you also the timing as it moves across the country.
So when are we going to see another one like this?
You guys have got a special treat coming up. 2024 in April, you've got a total solar eclipse passing right by Dallas-Fort Worth.
Score. Okay, so if you missed this one, just hang on a little bit. We'll get another one. Thank you so much.
Only 7 years away.
Just put it on your calendar. Thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you can find out more about Monday's solar eclipse at a dedicated NASA website. We've got a link on our website, fox4news.com. You just click on the Good Day tab. You should find it right there. The good news, Evan, you said the skies are going to be clear, right?
Yeah, we may have some clouds, but that would be the worst case. And by the way, meteorologist Jennifer Myers, I was talking to her. She's going to be doing a special Facebook Live later today talking about how you can make yourself a little pinhole projector. So check out her little Facebook Live cast. As we look around, I can't see anything through these glasses. That's why they're good for looking at the sun. It is 5 days away. It starts at 11:40. It peaks at 1:10. 1:10 is when we'll eat up about 75% of the sun. We don't get totality here, but it should still look pretty cool, and it ends at 2:40 in the afternoon. But the beginning and the end, you won't see much. It'll just be a little piece, and most of the action will be somewhere between about 12:45, maybe 1:30 in the afternoon.